We'll be in these woods here.
Okay.
Right,
200 yards away, all right.
right next to the meeting spot. Looking for like a really good like hiding spot, like some kind of like maybe a tree fell over and it's partially hollow and it's got like a knot in it that's been rotted out so you can peek
Oh, there you
through
go.
I would have never seen a caretaker, and they are quite dense and
Yes, there's got to be plenty of places to hide. All right, but ones that where we can have a good view and get out and into the fray if this should be a trap.
Yep.
All right, those are the. If I don't have to roll for it, I'm happy. But...
You don't.
Okay, then I have it and I'm happy.
Expert woodsman.
The druidry does, motherfuckers.
Right.
Makes the druidry shit happen.
And I will be positioned so I can see the bridge, so I can see him coming across, see if it's just him or if it's him and droves of people.
Yeah. About 20 minutes. Total of 45 minutes since you left Vallaki. You spot a lone figure pulling a large cabinet-like cart wheels towards you across the bridge.
I'll kind of go, or I'll lean forward, I'll put my cards down and say, it's showtime. And then I'll stand up, adjust myself, and start walking towards the bridge.
I follow.
As soon as he sees you, he hurries. As if he didn't believe you would really be waiting for him.
Poor guy.
The feeling's mutual, apparently.
And you see relief. Face. You waited. I'm touched.
I'm a man of my word.
Sure, I understand that you had reason to doubt whether my loyalty still lay with the Baron. You must realize this is my life's work to find you. And he takes a bag that he has newly gathered off his back and opens it to reveal a collection of slender dolls. They all have copper skin, flaming red hair, blackest eye. None of them have features, but they are all clearly Tato's. Ever since I first dreamt of you, I knew, and I yearned to meet you, Tato's.
Well, we can have all that we ever want. We'll be able to discuss and talk and figure out what it is that you've seen, where it is that you come from, where it is that we have met. That's not a problem. It will happen.
We must never leave each other's side for the rest of our lives. The world is our oyster.
Well, unfortunately, you agreed to at least one more day of separation. Any news on if the Burgomaster is going to allow us back in or not?
I briefly stopped at the mansion to say I could not find you, and I reported to the guards that they must be on the lookout.
Any idea?
Comers to the town, but I gave them ridiculous descriptions. They'll never suspect a thing, and the Baron hardly leaves his home except for festival, which isn't for another 3 days, the next one.
Any idea why this sudden spur of get them out of my town?
I've seen it before. Sorry, I went kind of Irish there. I've seen it before. his mood swings. When he dislikes a visitor, rather than confront them, especially when they're armed, rather than confront them, he prefers the sidestep. You go about your business as if you were a friend, and then he arrests you. And if you will not cooperate, kills you. I know my own hands carried out a few murders.
And when did he desecrate the church?
Church? The church should be fine as far as I know. The Baron should have nothing to do with that.
Desecrated beyond recognition.
I would have known. The priest must be hiding something. The Baron would have known. The Baron would have known.
Unless Strahd told him to. Seems as though your Baron is
his right-hand man. It would not have slipped my ear.
It seems as though this Baron is willing to do anything to keep Strahd out of his town, even if it is to allow Strahd into his town. Am I correct in saying that?
Been in Vallaki in 100 years.
As far as everybody knows.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Not a sign of him.
Very interesting. Then how would a sacred church on sacred hallowed ground become desecrated without the knowledge of anybody?
It wouldn't. The bones of St. Archal would remain intact.
Well, I can only tell you what I can sense with my divine power, and when I say divine power, my eyes will flash white at him, and I'll say, I know for a fact that that is desecrated ground, no longer hallowed by the bones.
But St. Andrew's bones
May be gone.
drive the scourge from its walls.
All I know is what I can see.
I wish we knew more. Are the bones missing?
Unfortunately, without actually going into the church, I have no idea. But your task does not remain changed. You must convince the burgomaster to meet us outside the west gate tomorrow, so we can finish this troublesome quarrel and make right so we can return to Vallaki.
Indeed. I believe that were I to show up with my soulmate, my brother, my kindred spirit, then he would surely see reason.
Not going to happen.
There'd be no reason for him to doubt me.
We can't allow that to happen.
Go and convince him together, Tate.
I'll look at you, Tatus.
He already has it out for me. Despite I said nothing. I understand he has throws to wanton madness, as it seems. But if he has already declared that we're all to be arrested or run out of town, there's very little that me showing back up would do, besides get me thrown directly into prison. And the minute that he would to tell you to throw me in jail, what would you do?
I would defy him.
And you would forfeit your own life in doing so, which
If
would
it
bring us
meant
no
our lives-
closer to knowing.
If it meant our lives would end at the same precise moment and in harmony, then yes.
But they wouldn't.
Well, then we would leave, never to return.
Spoken like a fool. He wouldn't give you the chance.
He's always armed. I mean, it's obvious from the way that he wears his gear. There's nothing that he won't do.
He took
Like you
me
said,
in
he
when
prefers.
nobody else would. I know he is an honorable man, despite the fact that he may have twisted his mind into thinking that anybody who's not happy should be in the stocks.
He took you
He
in.
would honor me.
He took you in because you could get stuff done. He's merely using you as a pawn, not for who you are. I mean, is it persuasion if that's what I believe?
Do you
Yeah.
believe it?
I do believe that.
It'd be
Yes.
deception if you didn't.
Deception
Yes,
if you didn't believe
When
it.
you're trying to
Oh,
persuade.
I'm sorry. I was thinking. I was thinking deception. Never mind.
No, you don't have to deceive him if you truly believe it. And it's
I
that
do
he believes
truly
the right
believe that.
things. He doesn't seem totally convinced.
That's fair.
Look, Isaac,
I trust
there's
the burgomaster.
you believe that he would be good to his word, correct?
Of course. He never breaks his word.
Then go get a writ from him allowing us safe passage in and out tomorrow. And if we can have that writ of safe passage, then we can prove to him that we are there for the city's well-being, and we can confront him about the desecrated church. We can tell him that we want things to be beneficial for Vallaki.
Oh,
But only if he follows and is a man of his word could we do this.
of course. I will go to him. And I will bring your case.
Let him know that we do not, with all intention, we do not believe that the best thing for the town, in any way, shape, or form, is to fall to the vampire. That is the last thing. We want to protect the citizens. We want to protect the town, the village, the people that are there.
Yes. Well,
And if he is a man of his word, we will do as need to be able to prove that we are looking out for the best interest of that town. And we will help him as we are able and in the direction we are able.
all right. Isaac latches onto your every word. He is clearly agreeing with your plan and continues. What will you do in the meantime while I'm gone? If I am to make this arrangement for tomorrow morning, I would urge you to stay somewhere safe.
We will be in the area.
Where?
What time of day is it right now?
Early morning still. It's maybe 10 or 11.
We'll be in the area.
You can tell the sun's out, but it's like still gray. The clouds obscure everything.
Mm-hmm. We will be within a day's ride of here. We will be able to rendezvous back with you.
How will we know to rendezvous and when?
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
We will rendezvous on the bridge.
Sunrise on the... I hesitate to utilize the bridge.
Why is
Close
that?
to town. It's not close enough.
Close enough for me. Why would you prefer closer?
We promised him a morning meeting. I would hate to be late. Should I bargain for noon?
If he's going to show up, then we will meet him a mile outside the west gate.
I doubt he would ever agree to leave Vallaki.
Yeah, if he never leaves his manner aside from doing the rituals, then I don't think he's gonna haul his dumpy ass all the way out here.
We're not going in that gate without him saying that we are allowed
That's
passage.
why I said we get a writ.
Then we will
if
meet
we
you
have-
a mile outside the gate with that writ,
Yeah.
so we can go within the gate and talk to him.
That sounds acceptable. I'm quite sure he will see reason.
Very good. Till tomorrow, then.
Indeed. And he gathers up his bag and looks back frequently as he walks on.
As I'm watching him walk away, I'll go, Doctor, make sure he hasn't booby-trapped or casted any magic on your cart.
Oh, yeah, the whole time you guys are talking, he's already rifling through his inventory, making sure everything's just peachy.
Yeah, go ahead. Perception.
And once he's no longer in view...
Before he takes off,
Uh-huh.
as he's leaving, I'm going to run up, catch up to him.
Could I use investigation instead?
Tatos, you come. Yeah, you can use investigation. Tatos, you'll accompany me afterward to convince the burgomaster together.
Not in person, but there is something that I think will be able to help you in the process of getting from here to there and feeling as though we're separated. Take this. I'm going to pull out a shiny rubbed copper coin that has a hole through it and pull it out and take...
He grasps it like it's his life depending on it.
I'm going to take a string from one of the costumes in my entertainment pack, tie it through so it's a really crude makeshift necklace, and put it around his neck and say, wear this. And just remember, there is a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Keep this close and think that we need to meet up again.
I will cherish this as long as we are apart. When we are together, even more. And need apart.
As soon as he crests the hill, I'll say, walks among the stars.
I'm here.
Is there any chance you can follow him by the sky to make sure that he actually returns to the village?
I'm gonna roll insight and see how sincere the guy seemed during that whole conversation.
Yeah, there you go.
Dead.
Go for it.
Form my into. Wow, I rolled low.
You couldn't tell.
He'll look at you and he'll say, no, I'm not high enough level yet.
I understand. Limitations are irritating.
They seem arbitrary.
Nonsense. Arbitrary nonsense.
You know, we could use this desecrated church to our advantage.
How do you mean, Doctor?
Well, you see, we claim to be making amends and protecting the people of this village. If we were to... Well, one, we are letting him know that we have discovered it's been desecrated. And if instead of, you know, passing blame onto him, we instead offer to rehollow it. To investigate for him, for the safety of the town.
We have already told his minion.
The two things I predict are that he denies it, calls us liars, or blames us for the desecration, or he has no idea the priest is behind it, and the priest tells us that we are liars, and either way results in our demise.
True, but it could give us the power we need in order to investigate it safely.
We could also very well may never see him again either.
Both are distinct possibilities.
But I guess we'll find out later how things go.
Whoever desecrated that tomb has done wrong by Kelemvor.
We have not had the time to investigate.
Correct. I'm very interested in finding who or what desecrated that church.
Well, whether your politics work in the morning, I intend to return to Vallaki. I have questions.
I as well. And I'll look at you and I'll nod and I'll say, it seems as though raid or welcome, we return to Vallaki.
But for now, what would you have us do, man with sword?
Out of character, how long would it take us to get down there? Probably another quarter of a day.
Yeah, not bad.
If it didn't take a quarter of a day to get out to here, if we were to go down, well, if we were to go down waterside.
If we go along the trail, it's a half day, basically. If we go along
The river?
That's it, but we don't know what kind of terrain this is here.
It looks like it's some sort of hill or cliff.
It does, and we've traversed much worse.
We have.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. Over here, where we were walking around, over here, that's less terrain than this. I think we're fine. That makes any sense.
Yeah, well, I'm all for going.
All right, so I'll say south of here, Argynvost.
Just to be clear, though, this is not a road, right? Is this a road?
It looks like a road.
It is a road.
As you
It
look
leads to the
south,
path below.
The road looks intact as far as you can
There
see.
is a road here. Oh, I wasn't for sure that was a road.
Okay. Gotcha.
The
Yeah, no.
sign indicated that there was a town down there, a village, Dresden or something.
Hmm.
I didn't-
Berez?
Perez, that's the one.
Yeah, Berez. Oh, to the southeast is Berez.
Yeah,
that's that way. Okay, yeah, sure.
I'd
That's
say.
not even through the woods. That's on a road. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd say let's go down. So I'd be like, we need to find where they said Argynvost was, and I'll indicate on my map this location is where we were told. I would very much like to see if we can acquire aid at Argynvost and return to Vallaki in the morning, seeking our way through. It seems as though, and I'll gesture at you, Walks Among Stars, you have some tricks to get in, and I'll gesture at Klug and Tados, and even Xavier. I'll say, looks as though all of you have had your share of sneaking around. I would be the one that'd be the sore thumb getting into the town. Doc, even you look like you could hide yourself among a crowd.
I have done such before.
So, we return to that in the morning, but for now, we'll go south.
Perhaps your gambit will pay. You will not need to skulk.
Kellenvar only knows.
Doubtful.
Agreed. And he'll start walking.
Ah! That's out of hand.
What?
Wow.
Alright,
What?
South?
Yeah, south.
Klug mumbles something quietly about wine and 200 gold pieces and kicks a rock.
I'm just saying, like, I basically said God only knows, and you said no, and I was like, yeah, he probably doesn't. And then I just started walking. What's wrong with that?
While traveling,
Pretty
Xavier
hilarious.
is on the lookout for roses as they go.
Oh,
along their,
Jesus.
Alright, perception. One.
Oh,
We still want to make that
no.
poison.
One.
Oh, no.
Let's see if you can find some more poison.
This one actually just kills you outright.
I want roses.
Of course you do.
Eventually, we'll stop for the night.
5 miles?
Roll a perception.
Another one!
God damn.
You find the same fucking thing.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Xavier.
Poison ivy.
Oh, please.
Indicate the direction. that
What
you
happened?
wish
Oh no, not again,
to look
Xavier.
for roses.
Xavier.
North, west, south, or east.
As we're heading south.
South. Right, as you come up to this bend, you're getting about a mile from the crossroads. Up ahead, the road is starting to look less like a road. It's clear that nobody's been this way for some time. The brush from the forest starts to creep onto the map. There's the edge of the forest seems closer than the map would indicate. Meanwhile, Xavier, straying to the edge of the forest. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Roll
jeez.
initiative.
Everyone?
Just Xavier.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He needs his token.
Oh, yeah. I'll get it.
Shakaka. So he just, how far away from us is he right now?
How far would you have comfortably gone? Would you have comfortably gone 50 feet? 100 feet?
Did you see a
I would
rose?
say about
Pick your rope.
40.
How long of a rope do you want
40
to hang
feet.
yourself on? 40 feet is a
40
comfortable-
feet.
Wow, that's, well, yeah, I'm watching him like a hawk the second he
It's true.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you have gone 40 feet away from the party, and you've spotted Red.
Oh, yeah.
And you reach down to pick Red flower.
Oh, Xavier, the second most handsome. 5.
And the third in turn order out of 2.
Let's see.
Whoa, the turn order is.
I'm just seeing
Muscle enough.
Xavier.
Wow, I do not just use that here. Let's get some of these off this.
I think so. For us, it'll only show the ones that are on this page. For you, it'll show you
Good.
any of them that haven't been cleared.
Alrighty. And with this suspense, I'm gonna have the group break for 10 minutes.
Break right here.
Oh,
Damn it!
And it sounded like the rest of us weren't in on this initial round or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play like one round with just them, and then you guys can join.
Oh, jeez.
One round of Xavier getting butt fucked from all directions.
Just a natural gangbang here.
Oof.
Literally.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
One.
Boom.
Okay,
Look
so
like-
now
Boom.
correct me if I'm wrong here.
Boom.
There's the 1.
So far
We
so
got
good.
1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4. Wasn't there 5 in that video?
Wow. You actually get to go before one of them.
Yay!
Maybe.
Oh, 2 technically, maybe.
He had a natural 1.
Tiebreakers player always goes.
No, he didn't.
Well, not for initiative. That's right.
No, initiative, he had a 3.
Alrighty. Why aren't they sorting? Oh well, I'll just sort them.
All right, you can do it.
You got it.
Yeah, y'all.
I got this. Not
All right.
really.
As you reach down and you grasp the red rose, for it is indeed a rose, and you pull and you meet resistance. You keep pulling. You want this rose. You pull so hard that a monstrous creature covered in bark connected together, and one of its fingers, sprouting a red flower, follows the rose. It immediately
finger.
attacks. Pull my finger, exactly.
Pull my finger, motherfucker. Just some kind of like tree creature, animal,
Does
plant.
it say pull my finger? Because that would make my evening.
It hits you for 7 piercing damage with a violent swipe
Jesus.
of its bark-like nail.
How much?
7.
7 piercing.
Not good.
Have fun over there.
No.
You got hit in this first. So, do we hear a scream at this point, or is it like?
Yeah, how do you react to that?
1 second.
Let's hear your best Wilhelm scream.
He lets out a surprising yelp from being hit. As soon as contact is made. Ah! You son of a bitch! I shall kill you!
Oh no.
Trespasser! And moments later, a barrage of needles comes streaking from a nearby tree. 10 piercing.
Jesus.
Oh!
Whoa. Wait, haven't you like died on us already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
A couple times.
Your AC is 13. Yes, it's 13. Okay. It's your turn. What do you do?
I'm a risk and opportunity attack and I'm a run.
You can disengage.
You can use the action disengage. To
Okay, I
avoid
will
all
disengage.
opportunity attacks. Indeed. And you can run. How far?
I can run 30.
All right, you make it to this tree right over here.
Next. Sorry.
Near the party. They all notice you. Anybody who wishes to join the fight can roll initiative now.
Guys, I come bringing presents.
Clue looks up. Ah, you jerk.
You always are trouble.
Hair flip.
Ooh. Okay, I'm joining. Hold on.
Tayun didn't get onto the board. Remember to select your token for rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Thank you. Forget that
I
part a
forgot.
lot.
Well, you got a 17, so.
It's
I
okay,
can't-
forgot for you.
I can't
Well, I don't know.
zoom
which one
in. Zoom in.
I can add people who already rolled. Don't worry.
Well, I need to practice because I always forget.
Okay.
There it is. I selected my token because I'm a
Doctor,
big
would you
girl
like
and
me to
I'm an
add you?
adventurer.
Yeah. I'll bare my shield, I'll pull my sword, and I'll say, "Hold your ground," or I'll yell, "Hold your ground! They may just want him out of their area."
All right. Everybody's on, it looks like.
Bunch of high initiatives.
And as the words leave Sir Davish's lips, another hail of needles follow you through the trees.
You got
You
any?
narrowly miss your face,
Oof.
plunging into the underbrush. They are
Can you-
followed by a second volley.
Anybody got any fire?
The second volley ricochets off a stone near your foot.
What is getting shot at him?
Needles, like the bark of a tree, formed into these slim pieces of wood like arrows, but clearly not arrows, just
Like darts, but
darts, but just
Just like
raw
it's
wood
like darts.
needles, just raw wooden,
Like they're shooting thorns at him.
basically.
Okay.
But
And they're like
they're-
metal, so they're
like
they're
if a fir tree
they're
could
like
just shake all its needles and then they would magically fire at you like bullets.
Like bigger though, or like that size? Like
No, like
needle-
that size, like fir tree.
Oh, so like the needles, like the fur
yeah,
needles,
yeah, exactly.
but like petrified, so that they're
Yeah,
like.
exactly.
All right.
These trees,
They're
the
like
trees
hard.
are angry. The trees are
And
angry.
it's like in
All right, Doc.
volleys.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, I don't know, Sir Davish. It seems like we're under attack. You might want the initiative.
You're so relaxed.
Alright, I cast Healing Word on our fleeing ally.
I'll respond. It does seem as though that there's no peaceful way out of this. The angered spirits.
Get-
Spirits are corrupt, just like everything else in these lands.
Maneuver up here too.
And steel yourselves.
You know, if we run far enough, they won't have line of sight on us, and they'll stop throwing shit.
I look at Tatos with kind of a blank look, like someone just said algebra and go, what he said.
I long for battle.
I'll gesture towards him and then go, I don't think that's an option.
He'll let out like a fucking howl, like a growl, when he says it too.
Guess it's Tatos' turn now.
All right, Tatos.
Xavier, did you heal yourself?
I mean, you
Yeah.
guys probably have to.
Yeah, he got the 7 points.
I'm way down at the bottom. I'm no fool. I'll go with the flow.
Okay, I am going to. Can I see this thing?
It's kind of coming halfway out of a tree. It kind of looks like a limb still, but you can see it, and you can tell where the needles were coming from.
Oh. Alright. You know. I'm watching you. I'm gonna shout. I have been watching you fire and fire and fire, and I believe that you actually are the one that missed, which proves that your bark is not worse than your bite.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on him.
You severely mocked. Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Oh my god, that was
Pretty good.
That was good. You know,
Ow.
that was the highlight, sir. That
We've
one
got-
down in the highlights.
I think
A fail.
Xavier took damage from
Yep.
that too.
All right. So he takes 4 psychic damage.
Oh, he got him with the max roll.
You blast the branch that was coming out of the tree is just blasted off.
What?
It's on the ground,
Psychically severed.
psychically severed.
Wow.
Quite fantastically so. You were yeah, that one. Yeah. All right.
No, that's hilarious.
And I will.
Great.
Yeah, I'll move here so that I am blocked by Davish and Satan in case he
Nice.
tries to fire back at me.
40.
All right, next turn. Sir Davish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and really all I can do is just be a wall, so I guess that's what I'll do.
think her paladin's
5,
getting tired.
10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that's not how that works, huh?
Hmm?
These are 5-foot squares,
yeah,
right?
Those are 5. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're doing it right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That was just me saying
Yeah.
no for.
Oh, for you. Okay, sorry. I was like, oh, wait. Nope. I'm going to beat this guy.
Nice.
I'm going to beat him.
I like how you put that. So elegant.
hard.
I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. I'm not gonna stab you.
You miss.
Yeah, well.
Your blade goes through the air where the limb used to be.
One of these days you'll hit.
One of these
Less-
days. Yep.
One of these
Do you have
days.
any-
One of these
do you have
days.
anything else on your turn?
Nope. Nope.
All right. The blight
Damn
you
it.
have just
Can you
swung
come
at
back? Can you-
reacts with its other arm, coming at, peeling away from the bark and lunging out of the tree to viciously claw you in the face.
You went out of my range too, bud. It's unfortunate.
What's your AC?
19.
Couldn't have gone fast there.
Bang! It misses.
Ah!
Rattles your chest plate. Just
Woo.
clang. But you're unharmed.
Perfect. I'll take it.
We continue to Klug.
Klug here. All right. Let's see. Sir Davish. God, there's a lot of them. I am not in any particular good range. Are all of them in play, or just the one next to Sir Davish still?
They're all in play. Some of them are halfway out of trees.
I see that. All right, because of the rocks and stuff, is how do you make that in? How do you indicate?
The only one that would be questionable to your line of sight would be this one.
Okay.
This big tree.
How do you indicate again? I can't remember.
You just
Press and hold.
the
Press and hold.
select move in the upper left, and then you just
All right, that one's good.
Yep, you can see that one. It's
Alright.
got some branches are starting to come out above the underbrush, and it's just finished firing a volley of spear-like needles.
All right, I will move into it and engage with sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Without bothering to flip her coin, Klug is sprinting up to the nearest adversary, misguidedly thinking that those are projectiles. Clearly, they're not going to work up close. And I engage. And sorry, I wanted to do. Sorry, I just gotta find the cantrip I want. Oh, I wrote this down. Where did I write this down? Come on.
What are you looking for?
I'm just looking for the name. I think it might be Hexblade's Curse.
That's the one.
All right, it's Hexblade's Curse then.
You guys are coming out of the trees.
Yeah.
Just sticking arms out of trees and firing needles.
All right, okay. Any attack roll you make against a cursed target as a critical hit on 19 and 20.
Action or bonus action? I don't remember.
That is a.
Bonus.
Yeah, I think it's a bonus.
Sweet. Are you gonna?
So I'm gonna
curse the one
attack.
right in front of you, or are you
Yes.
gonna attack first
I'm going to attack.
and curse it? Or
Hexblade's Curse is a continual effect.
Yeah,
So yes, curse it. I'll curse it.
awesome.
Fuck yeah, use it.
Use it.
Describe
And
Which one is that? Is that the 19 and 20 crit?
yep.
It is.
And bonus damage? and then you get to attack still. So these things are 15 might possibly hit. I don't know what the AC of the creature is when it's inside of a damn.
Oh yeah. Your short sword flashes out silver through the air. And rips one of the limbs off this one.
Oh.
Does
Hot
she get
dog.
2 damage on that, or how's it
5
work?
damage. 5 damage.
Doesn't the hex also give like charisma
Hex
bonus?
does. Hex does, but Hexblade's Curse does not.
Oh, Hexblade's Curse doesn't?
It lets you attack with your charisma instead of your deck.
Oh, okay.
Which mine's not particularly good.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. But you get that 1920 crit.
Mhm, yeah. And if the target dies, I regain HP points equal to my warlock level. So in this case, just 1.
But you can
And
also switch it.
I think it transfers over into
Yeah.
to the next person.
That's right. All right.
Does a Clug still have movement speed?
Good question.
And talking is a free action, right?
It is.
Yes.
Alright. In that case, the doctor's gonna be yelling over to Clug over there and be like, "You mind stepping aside a bit?"
Oh,
I
well.
think she's out of movement speed, but I'm not sure. Did you use 30 feet of movement on your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All 30?
Clue?
Clug? What clue?
Emily.
Sorry?
Did you use all your movement?
Yeah, I did. It took 30 to get there.
Oh,
All right. The
next one's
doctor's
gonna
words
fuck
fall on deaf ears as
Literally.
her sword rings off the tree like a
Can't say I didn't warn you.
stinging silver sword does. Alrighty. And the blight retaliates.
Second. Hold on now, because this doesn't it give it this? It's the proficiency bonus. Does it? It adds proficiency bonus and damage to the cursed target. Is that correct?
I don't have the words in front of me.
I'm looking at 5e tools. I'll paste it into the chat right now.
That is correct. +2.
I knew it was +2 damage. I just couldn't remember exactly why.
Excellent. The claws
It's important.
flash right before your eyes as they swipe but miss. And it is Xavier's turn.
Okay. Aggravated Xavier points to that creature where Klug is standing, and he uses Vicious Mockery.
Ooh.
How does he do so?
He points and says, "Better make like a tree and leave us alone, or
Oh,
suffer the
God.
consequences."
Oh no!
Jesus.
Alrighty. Here comes its wisdom save.
Oh!
It has
come on.
failed the wisdom
Ah.
save.
Yes! You got
Or
all
you
damage.
the viciousness of your mock causes the blight to wither into black and
Wow. Hey man, he's putting up a fight.
leaves shower upon its grave from the tree above.
Oh my God. Okay.
The needle blight in the back shoots a stream of needles in anger forward as Xavier slays one of its kindred. A critical hit for 12 piercing damage.
Oh, is this person targeting Xavier?
Xavier,
Mhm.
yeah. It was
How much?
12.
12. Needles cover your arms with painful red marks as they strike true and pierce through the skin.
Great. Now he looks like he does heroin.
I mean, who's to say?
Alrighty. Oh, Wax Among Stars. Your turn.
Okay. It's my turn. I get a turn?
You do.
Oh my god. I've been thinking about my turn this whole time, and now it's my turn.
And he passes.
And I don't know what to do.
Murder.
Murder hobo.
Well, the problem is that they're all out of my range. That's the problem. 60 feet is out of my range.
What's in your range?
Xavier.
Xavier.
He started it.
Yeah, and I don't really like. So it's just there's one thing I could do. One thing. It's a fancy thing, but like it leaves Xavier kind of bleeding in the open. But he does get to go next, right? Or no, he just went. Wait, what happened to Xavier's turn?
It's at the bottom of the count.
He
He's right
definitely
above
had-
me on my screen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Xavier and then Walks Among Stars.
Oh, yeah, he was supposed to go.
I think-
So
it
wait,
doesn't
he was
matter.
supposed
The
to go
order, you're
before I
both on
hit?
5. You're both on 5. Doesn't matter. On my screen, I saw Walks Among Stars next.
Okay, well, in that case, I will continue. I'll continue my turn, knowing that he's gonna go immediately after me.
Yeah, you should be good.
Uh,
Do some fancy shit.
okay. Well,
Do what everybody's
All right,
thinking
all
and
right.
everybody's waiting.
All right. This is what he's gonna do. All right. So he's
Peer
gonna.
pressure, peer pressure.
I know what I'm gonna do. 25. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, I didn't think about all of this.
I'll even give
Everything
you
was good until Xavier took all that damage. So he could just get away, and I could just attack.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
Well, he's gonna get up and move, and he can heal himself. I could save my magic for the end in case someone really needs it. Like
Save
if
the
we-
magic.
Save the magic. Okay, so that brings me back to my original plan, which was to attack. Let me just go on really quick here. All right, so target. There's 14 feet to there. That's 60 feet away. Okay. All right, that's 60 feet. I need to get adjacent to it, right? I need to get into that hex. Are we going by hex or by...
Oh, it's the squares, but you're
We're going-
measuring the squares.
Okay, it's fine. It hits both.
Yeah.
All right. So before I get into this, I just want to make sure this isn't gonna... I just want to make sure I got this correct. So the lion has this thing called running leap, and it says as long as it gets a 10-foot running start, it can long jump, up to 25 feet.
Sweet.
That's in addition to my movement?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. All right. So having, made his war cry, Walks Among Stars is going to ignore you, Xavier, because he's too busy thinking about, getting the feeling that town made him feel out of his mind, getting back into his roots. So he's gonna shrug off his big cloak and and his back is just gonna like explode out backwards as his whole neck, just the skin just ripples, stretches, and then tears and just flays apart and goes spurting in every direction as this massive red mane erupts. His whole face elongates and widens until the massive snout of a snarling lion. This massive iron link around its neck. Lets out a roar, and he charges thump, 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 right past our charge and the doctor, leaping over Xavier as he goes. And he gets into his long run, and he starts his leap. I'll do it right here. Start his leap from about right. Come on, motherfucker. Give me my goddamn ping. Right there. Through the air. And I'll make an attack roll. And hopefully this won't be like anticlimactic with a shitty miss, but we'll see what happens. Boom, motherfucker. We're in it now. So we can either import the lion or I can just roll the stats off of.
Let me see if I have it.
It's actually not the best. So dramatic for sure and definitely in the middle of it, but it's only a +5.
I believe in you.
I believe in me too, man.
I don't see a roll.
Actually, you know what? If I just change my target. Now, are these... So what's going on with these guys that are all up in Sir Davish's and Klug's situation? Oh, the Klug one is gone? It's done?
What happened? Yeah, it's got
Like,
slain
what's
by
up with this guy here? What's up with this dude here? Like,
that dude's like missing an arm halfway out of the tree and
He's not
just missed Sir Davish with a resounding clang on his back.
he's not even really accessible, right? Like, to a pounce attack.
I mean, they're
Like,
kind of like
prone.
they're. If you attack the tree, you attack it. Is kind of how you're getting the sense, you know.
I can't really knock a tree prone, though, so this target's
No.
not the one I should go for if I want to go for
That one doesn't have a tree though. Yeah, exactly. That one
Yeah, I
doesn't.
just lose the pack tactics by going out here by myself. But whatever, who gives a shit? Let's play it. All right, so did we get the lion?
Hang on, I got. Discuss.
Sorry, guys. Druid shit's a pain in the ass, I know.
Got the lion. The
Good
witch
old
is around
Druid.
here somewhere, and Xavier's got a wardrobe.
Hey, man, but where is Dorothy and those gorgeous slippers?
I
And
know,
that
but
little
we're having
dog,
Toto
too!
We're having
How
Toto
about
for
a
dinner.
Fire, Woodman.
Alrighty.
Mhm.
Strength saving throw. Got it.
Yeah, it's a strength save. Again, but I have to hit, I think, first.
Is it not just strength save against a DC?
No, I have
DC
to hit.
13.
To hit.
Oh, yeah. You have to hit with the claw attack. Okay. See that
Yes,
claw
but-
attack.
And I don't
Can't-
even get the second attack because I've already.
I don't have the lion, so you have to just roll it.
All right, so basically, I would normally be able to attack twice in this instance, but I've already bonus action once, so I'm only going to get one attack and possibly a prone.
Yeah, your attack's +5. Go ahead.
All right, so we'll roll the d20 and then we'll add +5 to it. Oh God, that's a 7, so probably going to miss.
You pounce and swipe blindly through the air. In your rush to get there, you misjudged the position of the needle blight as it.
I mean,
As
they
it-
come. But I'm in the
Rub
middle of
on
it, and
the
that's where I need to be, so I'm right where I'm supposed to
There
be.
you go.
Oh yeah. And the slowest of the blights, slowly curling its form out of the ground, the one right in front of you. Protect Strahd's domain, brethren. Protect it.
Oh yeah, that's motherfucker.
And
We gotta die.
oops, I need a thing for that first. I need a token on the field. Token on the field. Is that a token on the
Oh,
field?
fuck.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's huge.
That's what you said.
Oh God.
And it needs initiative.
And it's right next to me.
He's right next to me.
And I told you all to run.
That's what I get for hiding behind a tree. With fighting trees.
Pretty good initiative.
Keanu, save me.
As the blight calls out, the tree right behind Xavier, its limbs just go wild. It starts thrashing and spitting bits of wood in all directions. Moments before its first action, Doctor, you get a turn.
Oh boy.
Getting the hell out of there. Let's start by 55. Standing over here where it's safe. And then I'm going to cast my spell.
Okay.
I'm casting Catapult. It is coming from. I have to show where it comes from. A roughly 5-pound object from here. This way, across these two.
Okay.
It goes like 90 feet.
Yeah, there's easily a stone of that nature, and you've got line of sight.
So the first guy has to make a dex save, and if he succeeds, then the next guy has to make one.
Okay. What's the DC?
13.
He succeeds.
Whizzes by and goes towards next.
The next also saves. What happens?
It goes flying another 90 feet and goes thud all the way over there.
Smack into a tree behind both blights as they nimbly curve their branches like tree ninjas.
Trinjas?
Whoa.
Tree ninjas, yes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What the
Sorry,
fuck
sir.
is that over there?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you
Whatever,
miss
where?
the fact that there's a huge
you-
ass tree?
Xavier, you're being assailed by a huge tree. Now hold on, what was my fortune?
You get to watch someone die.
Oh, yeah. The search the roots of the Gulthias tree, and with it you'll find your salvation.
Sir, are you the Gulthias tree?
Sir,
Thrash,
sir, are
thrash,
you
thrash.
sure?
Sir, I need you to calm down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
How do you like
And-
them apples?
As you goad the tree to action, Doc, is your turn over?
Where the fuck is the tree on
Yeah,
the?
that's my action.
It's a 19. Are you fucking kidding
You
me?
have a bonus
Javier,
action.
what have you done?
Right, but you can't cast 2 spells in a round unless it's
Well,
a
your
magic.
legendarily bad attempts to pick roses
Yeah,
have clearly doomed you, sir. Like, the entire forest
it's trying to
has-
kill you.
All right.
just
As the tree-
conspired.
All I wanted was a rose.
You're,
as the tree comes to life,
it just
its its roots start to rip out of the ground,
Oh,
and they whip out and try to grapple Arena.
Well, okay, hold on. She hasn't had a turn.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
she isn't even on the initiative.
Yeah, she shouldn't even be on the board if she doesn't have an initiative slot.
That's right.
Thank you.
Satan the-
Thank you.
They grapple Tatos.
There you go.
and
Got a 15-foot
Xavier.
reach. Bastard.
Roots.
BS, dude.
Bastard.
Reach 15 feet. One creature not grappled.
Yep.
Bastard.
Here it
BS.
comes. 27 to hit.
Miss.
I'm so
Fair.
glad I hit mine the wrong.
The target is grappled. This massive root just lifts you by the ankle and dangles you upside down in the air, swinging you back and forth.
Once
Wait,
Tito's
me?
done been fat, sir.
I've got a way out. Let me find it, but I've got a way out.
I got-
Another root lashes out at Xavier. Here it comes. Oops. Did not do that correctly.
No damage on this though.
That was a
a
0
grapple.
damage attack. It was a grapple.
Fuck yeah.
What the heck just happened to my
That's
tree
what we
blade?
like to hear is 0 damage attack.
Dude. I ruined it. I have to pull
Oh,
it up
he died.
again.
We're dead.
There we go.
No,
All
the
right.
tree blight died. It died.
Oh, tree blight died. Oh, okay.
Yep, it died.
That's a damn shame.
Oh,
Here
darn.
it comes. Here it comes. 21 to hit against Xavier.
Miss.
It grapples you and lifts you into the air with a root,
My
swinging
hair!
you around by the waist.
This
It's
poor guy can't catch a break at all, man.
your
Like,
hair streaming beautifully out behind you on one side of your head.
Do a hair flip.
my God. Yeah, this
Right.
poor guy is
Two
getting-
of its branches now slam down into the victims of its grapple attack.
Oh. That's no good.
Here comes
One
the damage.
branch crushing into Tatos for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, boil.
The other branch narrowly missing Xavier as he is
Bullshit.
flung through the air.
Finally
I
got
wouldn't lie
lucky.
to you. He rode fucking low, dude.
I'm not saying you're lying. I just said that's bullshit.
Xavier points and laughs at Tatos.
Wow.
While gurgling blood.
Wow. Dude.
Yes.
Wow.
As
In
he-
a life-death situation, really.
As a root whips you through the air, you point and your laugh gets caught in your throat as air is forced back down your throat as it whips past you.
Oh, wow. Wow, you got shut the fuck up. That's funny. That's funny. It's a good saving grace, though, because that move, it wasn't fresh.
Gotta be fresh, man.
All right,
You gotta be fresh.
who's next? Tatos, it's your turn. You can attempt to escape the grapple, or you can do something else that involves being disabled by a grapple.
I'm going to look at the tree. The tree blight. Is there an obvious face to this thing?
Yeah, it's got a gaping maw right in the front, and it's laughing hysterically in a deep booming voice.
Oh, wow.
Right. I'm gonna look at it straight in the eye, face, whatever it is,
Looks like it wants to eat you.
and I am going to, in most emphatic nature, we have meant no harm to any of the land around here, and we do not mean any damage to the beautiful surroundings of Strahd's domain.
What? Trying to read
Let
it.
us go, and we will not damage the land anywhere near here.
One of
And
the-
I'm going to try to persuade him.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Persuading a tree? Well, I hope he isn't too thick.
Ouch.
Barking at the wrong tree, are you?
I'm going to use my inspiration.
So much for being arrested before going back into town.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier.
I'm going to take the 23.
Yeah.
You got
Take a 23, motherfucker.
You got a 20.
I did nothing.
8, 8, 23 as your saving grace.
Man, how effective.
Okay.
How effective is persuasion on a tree?
See how effective persuasion is on a tree.
And it was sincerely heartfelt, that we are not meaning damage to Strahd's domain, and that we will leave and cause no damage to the land around.
We don't give a shit. This motherfucker.
When I have a -1 on my strength roll, I don't think I'm going to be able to do shit.
All right, what else you
We'll
got?
You can use your escape or grapple too.
I'm going to.
If only we had a fire wizard. God damn it.
Oh wait, spells.
Can we keep him in like a
action.
Pokeball?
Pokeball.
You know, like
Bonus action
Fuck you.
healing word
Go.
on myself.
Okay. How many hit points do you heal?
Shibbles. I'm gonna have to cast it at a 2nd level. So 2d4 plus spellcasting mod. Spellcasting mod is my charisma, right? Yeah. Charisma is a 3, so 2d4. 7, 10. I heal for 10.
Right on. Take the healing.
Okay.
So
And
Davish.
that's it. Yep.
Oy vey. Seeing as though the new foe has entered the fray, I'll try and dispatch this guy.
As you look to attack it, roll perception real quick.
Sure.
It looks afraid.
Of what?
You're not sure. Your big sword raised in its face is a good indication of something that might have scared it, though.
Does it look like it'll attack me if I break away from it?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Story in battle.
Yes.
You're unsure.
Oh.
Right? You're unsure.
Well, that's a damn shame.
It is a damn shame.
Yeah.
As your longsword strikes through.
Alright, so I'll give it 7 damage.
Killing it
all right.
outright where it stands. It slumps to the ground motionless.
Well, it's too bad for him.
Starting to feel kind of sad killing these things.
Klug.
Oh, well, hold on.
Unless you have more.
Yeah, I'm going to start walking towards the big ass tree. And I'm going to cast this on me. So it must...
On you.
Yes.
Interesting.
So... it must attack me with a wisdom saving throw. Actually, I was here. I'll actually stay within this range of it.
And you're quite sure you understand what happens if it fails the wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm sorry, not on me. On Xavier.
Ah, excellent.
I'm casting the one. Not on me.
Excellent.
Doesn't help you being grappled, but... and that'll be my turn.
Excellent. You feel the warmth of protection cover you, Xavier, as you are violently thrown and then caught again by a root. All right, now it's Klug's. Klug.
All right. So to begin with, I will use a cantrip. Oh, it's next turn. Well, too late for that one. Never mind.
Which cantrip were you looking at?
Oh, I was going to do Blade Ward, but it's retroactive. Would have had to been done last turn. So since we're here,
I believe Blade Ward just protects you against a future attack, right?
Yeah, future attack. That's why it's no good anymore. I missed that part. Would have been very appropriate considering our enemies, though. So I'll just stick with my original plan. Klug suddenly remembers the lucky coin and flips it and decides to be a diplomat all of a sudden and decides to attempt to intimidate a tree.
More talking. More
Yes.
talking. Yes.
Yes, the tree turns its gaping maw towards you, continuing to threaten to eat potatoes, tauntingly.
It's like, you're not so big for a tree. In fact, that village over there was gathering up so much sticks to burn every single month. I mean, if a village can do that, a bunch of warriors are just gonna trample your puny butt into a pulp. You're not so bad.
Whoa.
You should just go back home and cry to your mama log. You sapling.
Wow.
Intimidation with advantage.
Wow.
Intimidation advantage on the board.
With advantage.
Fuck yeah. All right, 11-11.
Oh,
So much for advantage.
what is up with this stupid ass?
I know.
Tried. I tried.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, I take it didn't go so well.
Ooh. I wish you could see my screen right now.
I mean,
Well, I can't.
if
The
you roll
tree
under,
rolled back-to-back nat ones.
Huh?
way.
Back.
What?
Whoa. Okay.
What?
Its demeanor completely changes.
You intimidated
It phrases mid-action. As if the word burn is seared into its tree ears.
That's right. They burn effigies. Not even saying it's a tree. They mix different kinds of tree too. They don't care if it's hardwood or softwood like you.
Huh?
Wow.
You don't even have any
Intimidation
hardwood. It's
again. Roll
just
intimidation
rot.
again. Roll intimidation again.
One more time.
One more time.
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh no.
Did she get advantage
My
on that?
goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Do you have inspiration?
Was she rolling with advantage on that?
Do you have inspiration clues?
I don't know, so I guess that's a negative.
No, let me look. Let me look.
Oh my god.
Looks like a dragon up by above your stats.
Oh, so close.
A dragon up by my stats? Oh, yeah, it says inspiration.
Ooh.
And is it filled in with a black circle?
Yeah, it is.
You should use that.
She has inspiration.
You should use that.
Use
So
it.
click it.
Yep.
So
And
what do
roll
I do?
again. Roll again.
Clicks away, you get to roll again and choose the best of 3.
Do I
rolls.
click the dragon to make it go away like it's a one-time thing?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, it's gone.
Shit.
Oh damn it.
Well, at
Third-
least there's an 8.
The
Well-
best of those 3 is an 8. Your
Oh, well.
original intimidation still stands. This isn't going to undo anything.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a further check to see what the tree decides next.
Okay, well, I still have an attack prepped, so not
The
completely done.
tree drops Xavier and Tatos. What else do you
Alright.
do with your turn?
Klug stands ready.
Wow, you made him drop 2 characters. Holy shit.
I did. All right. Klug stands ready. Let's see. I'm going to use is it pulling out a crossbow? Is that another action?
No, that's a free action. You can draw 1 weapon per turn.
Okay. So with my free hand, I pull out my crossbow. I take 1 shot at the tree, and then using action surge, I take a 2nd shot.
Take 2 shots.
Yeah.
1 additional action, so I can take 2 shots at the tree.
You get 3 total, don't you?
So 3?
Right, because you get to do all of your attacks again.
3 shots.
All right, 3 shots. Let's see. I have to make sure I have enough bolts for that.
In cinematic
Oh, yeah, I got the bolts.
form, drawing a crossbow. What happens?
1, 2,
First one is
3.
a miss. The second one is a hit. The third one is a hit. Seven damage, piercing into the tree. It seems to hardly notice, as its attention is clearly north to Vallaki.
Oh no, you
Oh,
took
no.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
All right.
That's what I wanted.
Let it go, folks. Let it go.
just told it. There's
Yes.
Oh my god, it's gonna attack.
Let it go, folks.
Oh no.
Oh my
Let it
god,
go.
that's what I wanted so
Let
hard.
it go.
It's gonna go in there and it's gonna say, that group of adventurers,
Yeah.
All the sticks inside of the house.
they told us to come here. Now we will do
Guys,
so all
All
for
the sticks are inside the Bergamon's house.
It has
The
Klug's
last
bolts
two
in it.
blights start sprinting as the
Oh,
big
no.
tree just is like, if a tree could look indignant and angry at the same time, this tree is indignant.
Wait, I want
It is
to
quick.
An opportunity attack.
Single turn, it goes 30 feet north. For such a big tree,
It's got
deep
jumps?
hills. And you get an opportunity attack against the running Neil Blight. Here's
14.
is a hit.
Woo! And it's 1d8 plus 3. Come on, max roll. Come on, max roll. Come on, max roll. 1d8. 7.
It takes a vicious wound, but continues to run. A max roll would have slain it precisely.
Just gonna snap that shit up. Crunch it up.
It's gone in the way.
Alright, anybody that wants to take a last shot at anything that's fleeing can do so out of order.
I would like to.
I'm gonna chase this tree down.
I'm just gonna shout, yeah, it's like, yeah, you better run.
Fayun, who are you shooting?
Now he pulls out the fire.
Well, I tried
That
to hit
one?
3 people with one shot, but everyone kept getting in the way.
Sorry.
That one crumples dead as it flees, burning to a crisp.
Is that the one I got a piece of? Different one.
I'm using Dissonant Whispers on the tree that's fleeing.
The wisdom save do half damage?
Oh, I was supposed to add a +1 to that. I always forget. Need to make a macro for it.
Opportunity attack. I gotta make it.
Is 13 a miss then?
Oh, sorry. DC 13 is a fail, half damage. Sorry. No. Wait, no. 12? 12 plus 1. You hit. You killed that thing with that firebolt. Remember? I
You
said
killed that
it
bad
burned
man.
to a crisp.
Oh, okay. I thought you were reading the other guy.
No.
I'm confused.
Nope. The wisdom save is made, however, so it takes, we said round up, yeah? 4 damage. 4 damage into the big tree. Again, seemingly just completely unfazed by 4 damage. All right.
Turns around and fucking tiddles
No,
your
no, no,
face. No? Okay,
It doesn't turn.
good. Good
Totally
job, Xavier. You got
I'm
in
not
the
sure.
last word.
Is this a good
I
thing
hope they
or a
were
bad thing?
cutting.
I
I
don't know.
want
Is it a
my
good thing or a
rose.
bad thing? It's unknown. It's unknown. All right.
Well, there's
anybody
one of
else
them that's
taking a
currently
shot?
burning. You could walk over there and see if it has one of those roses sticking out.
The one with the head of rose is already dead. This rose is still poking off its finger.
Dude, you killed the
Crispin.
queen.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it and go pick the rose up.
Even Klug knows this is stupid.
We're back.
Brian's gonna like just chase down anything he can. and
Back
just
to the
fucking
world map. Everybody's back
eat it up.
together.
We'll get back out to the road and I'll be like, will you stop trying to pick up some roses? Will you just ask the botanist? And I'll gesture towards Walks Among Stars, changing back out of a lion, to get you a rose.
Javier crosses his arms, puts his nose up in the air. I'd rather not ask anybody for help for things that I can get myself.
I walk up to you and I poke my finger into your chest and I say, I will not die because of your ignorance. And I will turn around and I will start walking south.
Starts
Oh.
kicking dirt at his boots.
We do know that he doesn't need help getting into trouble.
It's true.
So next time I say it, we do what I said to you in the beginning and fucking run.
Yeah.
We're very good at running, though.
It would have been a good fight.
We more than likely still have a fight coming. We don't need extras.
Nah.
I'll continue south.
Oh, that poor village.
Yeah.
This one is injured. We should rest.
Who are you talking about?
Xavier.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
Have a healing kit.
Can we hear the tree crashing in the distance yet?
Absolutely. In fact, if you listen carefully, roll perception.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta
Oh
get on
no. Oh
Do
no.
it, do it.
Oh no.
Wow. I cannot believe that you set that creature upon Vallaki with a 23 roll.
Oh no.
My perception checks are pretty poor.
I got 16.
22.
All right.
22.
Anybody above a 12 or better, 12 or better, hears as the river is disrupted by a large creature splashing across.
Oh no.
Shit. Do we want to maybe present ourselves as heroes, or do we want to pretend that never happened?
Never happened.
I mean,
Fuck
we
'em.
could just
I'm-
run after it and pretend to save the city from a giant tree monster.
Yeah, it'll be there in 40
Yeah.
minutes.
This could be our opportunity.
Let it run.
All
The
right.
chaos.
But I'm also in favor of showing up in the aftermath and going, see what your mayor can't do. Here's the new person to take care of you.
I think the second one's better, because if we show up to fight the thing, they might think it's our fault it's there, which it is.
Xavier would turn to Sir Davish. Are you not a man of esteemed righteousness? Will you surely let the town be destroyed on your watch, knowing that?
Oh
Try
no.
to persuade him to go after it.
No, my good sir. This is not my fault. This is indeed your fault for trying to pick a rose and in angering half the goddamn forest. Now, Kellamvor
Fault.
guides me, and you, my friend, have used up your last ticket. Are you proposing that we go and save the town for your misfortune? Then say it.
Xavier pulls out his mirror and flips his hair and goes, whatever to be famous, darling.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
No.
Klug looks a little shocked that she's not in trouble, but also slightly pleased by this turn of events and may have found a new form of voice when it comes to her fighting strategy.
Inspiration for turning a tree with intimidation in battle.
Mhm. We get it back. That's sweet.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take, I'm gonna ponder this for a moment. My character's just gonna shake his head at the fact that Xavier's still alive. And say, Doc, you should patch him up.
I see wisdom in this path. We wait. We allow the creature to overcome Vallaki's defenses. And just as they are about to lose the battle, we join. We save the town. The burgomaster dies in the struggle. Your charge is left in land that she may control. We would then only need to sanctify the church.
Unfortunately, even if we leave now, we are still going to get there in the midst of a fight. So we need to go now if we're going to save this city.
We don't need to. They have dozens of guards. Even if each of them does minor damage, they'll splinter that tree quickly.
It went
They
and
also
damaged
have
already.
Isaac,
Said
and if I know one thing about Isaac, he's pretty capable with fire.
I
Did you
don't
see
think
the
that we
size of
need to
that
do anything.
bear? It was massive. It'll crush them. We must save them. They're innocent.
Xavier raises
Why
up.
do you stir all this callous ass fucking conversation? Jesus Christ.
Xavier raises up his hand. Now, don't you see? It's the perfect alibi. We go after this tree. They see we're trying to help. We gain favoritism by the mayor, and we don't get run out of town or arrested. Perfect plan.
They already ran us out of town, though. Because they
want to
already ran us out of
replace the
town, we
mayor
turn
as
right
well.
around with a tree. It's like we shepherded a wolf into a paddock of sheep.
It's a shame none of you thought of the idea.
They need not know that you set the beast on its path. Who would have thought that you could reason with a creature of that type?
It'd be
That's
much
the advantage of
easier to
waiting.
blame this on the mayor himself. You did say, after all, he was the one taking all those bundles from the forest. And if you plan on replacing the mayor, this would be perfect for that.
This is the time. We strike while their defenses are weakened.
Unless he does a very good job, in which case they'll love him all the more.
Then we go, and I'll kind of shoulder check Xavier in the back, and I'll trying to cause him to jostle his mirror out of his hand, and I keep walking north. Come on, to Vallaki.
Can we at least rest a minute for some?
To your comment there at the end, Walks Among Stars would snap his attention to you there, Klug, and he'd say, then we will be there to make sure that does not happen.
Fair. I like how you think, Walks Among Stars.
Mm.
With that, I snap up as well.
Place to equilibrium.
Are you adding mechanics to that jostle, or is it innocent?
What's going on?
I'm just pushing through the group to try and all right, enough talk. Let's go. We have to deal with Xavier's mess.
Are we gonna rest at all, or are we just taking right off?
If we rest, we miss the entire fight.
Nah.
Jeez, it's gonna be fast. Okay. We're
This is gonna
committed.
You think it's going to take them less than 10 minutes?
That's true.
It's a giant tree. It'll be done at the wall because it's on fire. It'll be in the middle of the city.
Probably counts as the siege weapon.
Okay, so rewind. Yeah, I'm sure it does, as big as it is. But my question is how long is a short rest?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah, we need to give it time to get to the city.
Okay, so if it's going at a normal pace and it's not running, then it's gonna get there in about 25 minutes, give or take. It'll be 50 minutes. If it decides to run and just barrel through everything in its way, then it's going to be there in like 25 minutes.
It was just walking, so all right.
Quick walk, though. I mean,
Let's rest.
30
Take
feet for 6 seconds.
take our 10-minute break.
Sir Davish will say, "Take your break," and I'll just walk away from the group, obviously annoyed.
Right,
Where
so
do you
since
walk
we have
to?
a break,
I just
can
walk, you know,
You go north. You go
just a little bit north towards the riverbed, a little bit, just still in the
Roll
path. Just
perception.
okay.
Bathe in the river a little bit, do a little downward facing dog.
Klug looks at Xavier and goes, "What's up with you and the
16.
flowers?"
Yeah. So
Xavier leans over and whispers to Klug, It's for one of my tricks in my arsenal.
As you wander.
Oh. Like magic. Okay, yeah, I get that. Doesn't get it at all.
All right. As Sir Davish wanders a little bit north during the rest, he spies a flock of ravens taking off from the middle of the forest right here.
What do they do? Do they just fly straight up?
They're cawing and they're flying in all directions, and a few of them veer off the north.
It's going straight there.
As you continue to watch, another flock of ravens a little bit over here, and another flock over here.
Do I see movement in the trees? Or is it just the ravens?
Just the ravens, and the trees are so thick, like there's movement, but you couldn't tell who's making it.
Is it kind of like a like boom and then boom, or they all happen at once?
All kind of like a chain reaction. Kind of like a train reaction. Boom, boom.
Ravens are coming out of the woods.
Yeah.
The trees have gone to war.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, well,
Oh no.
great.
Please no. Please no.
You're gonna continue watching for the duration of the short rest.
I'm going to go down to Walks Among Stars, and I'm going to say, have you seen anything like this before?
He says, what do you mean?
I'll explain. Ravens are taking flight in groups and chunks through the forest, almost like it's coming alive.
Sounds as though the creature is making its warpath through the wood.
But it's not in a straight line.
It's
One
not-
in line with the
Not in a
town.
straight line. It's like a triangle. in
Yeah.
fact.
One in line with
One
the
in line
town,
with the
one
town,
south,
two-
and one west, or one east.
One east, one south.
Well, have I ever heard anything like this? I got some survival in my. I got
You roll survival. Yeah, roll survival. Roll survival. Let's see what you know about trees.
Yeah, that's good survival.
fitting, not bad.
You know that the tree's natural instinct
Mhm.
is that it will often fight alongside other kinds of blights, but it ruthlessly hates kindred trees. It doesn't get along with them.
Huh.
Oh,
So our tree
And-
might be getting killed by other trees.
It especially hates treants.
Sorry,
so-
what? Sorry, Mary, I didn't catch that part.
It especially hates treants.
Treants, okay.
The less evilly inclined version of the
Can't
tree.
afford any of that in this land, so.
Got it.
Treants
Yeah,
are
yeah, so-
most likely.
Walks Among Stars will say, says, sounds perhaps as though forest awakens for war, but who they war against, we will not know until it is done. They're just as likely to fight amongst themselves than they are to pick another target.
We must not make our move until we understand that Vallaki is under attack. For if we show up telling tales of a tree, they may think we've sicked it amongst them.
Well, you are fresh, man with sword. Why do you not scout the road?
Very well. I will meet you folks outside of Vallaki. I will take off.
Once the fair-haired one here has had its rest, we will come.
Very well. And I will start scouting the road ahead.
And he's doing this all the while he's doing some pretty impressive yoga.
Okay, which way are you going on the road? South now?
No, north, towards
Or are you
Vallaki.
going back north? Okay, yeah,
Yep.
you're going back towards.
We already know
How
it's-
far-
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna
Wait, am I
scout
recovering my
towards the
health?
bridge. Yeah, on a short rest, I believe you can roll hit dice to see how much health you get back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Up
that's
to your level +1 in hit
You
dice.
also get +4 from the healer's kit I used.
I already got the +4.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, you 9 health recovered, or do you want to roll more than 1 dice?
I think I'll roll more than 1 dice.
Okay. How many?
Yeah, you just roll them one at a time so that you can see. And sometimes you get a good roll and you don't need
There
one.
you go. 17 health recovered.
I would like to say that I have taken 1 damage during my time in this party.
From a window.
1 damage, and that damage was me cutting my finger on a window.
Oh, would you look at that? That exactly gives me full health.
Nice. Anybody else using hit dice during this time?
Nobody else needs
No.
any.
No.
All my spell slots are in order.
Tito's
Shout,
missing
but our
like 4
show-
health.
I'm missing a couple. Yeah.
What are you thinking, Tatos?
Tito's a little hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a couple points under. I'll do it.
Go ahead and roll.
Might as well.
Gonna use your hit dice.
Yup.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Is
I'm kind of thinking of I've got cure wounds. I'm kind of thinking of
That's
it
beautiful.
as kind of a last.
I'm
ditch.
over top.
I do as well.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I figured
Unfortunately-
my spell slots, I'll just kind of hold them since they're only utility basically. Other than that, I mean, great utility for stealth, but still, just
Unfortunately, hit dice can't overkill, so you're just full. But
Yeah, I know.
yep,
It's I didn't have to do any addition from anything else.
that's right. That's right. All right,
I got some gameplay I want to do real quick.
go ahead.
So, I go over surreptitiously towards Walks McStars and just go, Sir Davishkon, I was gonna have a certain word. If the tree goes down easy, should we maybe go and find the Burgermaster ourselves? And do something about that?
think if the opportunity presents itself, then we seize upon it. Otherwise, we wait for a better opportunity.
Very well. And with that, Klug tries to look like nothing suspicious is happening, whistles and kicks a rock and stumbles and then mutters and walks away.
All right.
Xavier raises his hand in the air. All right. Let's go set my brilliant plan in motion.
All right. How far did you scout there, Sir Davish?
I'm going to probably about a mile outside of Vallaki.
You want to try to get that far? Yeah, you can't go very far in 10 minutes, but you can remain ahead of the group.
Yeah, I'm just going to remain ahead of the group.
All right. So you're
And
going to about
First
here.
sign of trouble, because I'm scouting
Awesome.
ahead. I'm just going to stop. Yep.
All right. You'll be the first to get a perception roll.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Go for it.
Do you want to do a bathroom break, a bio break?
Second.
We're gonna end soon anyway.
Okay.
We will. Yeah, I'll need time to plan the siege of Vallaki.
I don't know if I have perception because I was moving slow, and I'm actually trying to look to see what's going on.
Right. No advantage. No.
Okay.
No disadvantage either.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're not really. You haven't noticed anything too worrying yet.
Okay.
You can definitely still hear the trees.
The thrashing.
Are being thrashed in the forest, kind of like right here.
Okay.
It's definitely getting closer. And as the party
Let's
comes-
see. You never know. Maybe they'll even
Now,
drop
are
more
you guys
into bear.
are you guys
That's what
how
I'm
close
thinking.
to the city are you getting? What are you doing next?
Mile outside of it.
Yep, you as the party catches up to you a mile outside the city.
You know what? We'll do half mile. That's still quite a ways away.
The guards pinpricks in the distance. You
Yeah.
approach closer to a half mile.
Yeah.
The guards are
On
getting
the
larger,
tree line.
but you
On
don't
the
think
tree line now.
they couldn't identify you from this distance.
I have a
Right.
bad feeling it's gonna be no tree. It's gonna be like normal, and we're gonna get arrested.
Everybody, roll perception.
Good thing my life doesn't depend on this.
Everybody roll.
Oof.
Out.
We've got a net one.
You know, I've got inspiration.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna avoid the nat one with
You're
that.
gonna avoid it.
Even though it's not really an important roll.
You replace it with 2 more net ones.
Replace it with a 19.
So anybody under a 5? Anybody? Nobody under a 5. Excellent.
We've got 5 even.
You
That's
watch.
Klug for you.
Klug, you watch as your handiwork erupts upon the walls of the Vallaki. That's where we're gonna end.
Oh my god.